Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being with us today. My name is R. Carney Littlefield, and this is my beautiful wife, Ashley. Today, we are joining us here at Makers Market, Tennessee, the podcast. Today, we're talking about the story about Sammy. As we are approaching Thanksgiving and getting to know all about the way people are thankful and the reminders of ways we can be grateful and thankful in our lives, we have an amazing story to tell you about our beautiful little cat who's running around like crazy right now. But I'm going to let my wife kind of tell us a little bit about how we got to know Sammy in our lives. So take it away.
Thank you, honey. Honestly, we just wanted to do something fun, and it was kind of perfect timing for Thanksgiving. But our story starts off on a typical Sunday afternoon. Carney and I were basically on our way to go and run a few errands, and one of which is The Great Escape, which is a very cool local place. They've got comics, records, Blu-rays, DVDs, all sorts of fun stuff, so check them out. But on our way to The Great Escape, I'm driving, we're driving down New Salem, and I see the truck in front of me just kind of veer and have no idea what he's doing. I'm trying to just pay attention to his driving, so I'm not...
It was a large 18-wheeler, right? Yeah.
I think it was just a diesel truck.
A diesel truck? I thought it was a dump truck or something.
No.
It seemed like a large truck. Sammy, hey.
Speaking of Sammy.
Speaking of Sammy, yes. He's batting at the window, making a noise.
So, driving behind this diesel truck, and he swerves out of the way of something in the middle of the road. And thank goodness for my sweet, amazing, and observant husband, who's like, oh my god, that's a kitten. And I'm like, okay. So I feel like everything just kind of blacks out after that.
Yeah, everything slows down for me and also speeds up. You know when you're in a moment of crazy, like, intense emotion, you can recall things, but also not recall things?
Yes.
And I feel like it's not necessarily a car wreck, but it's kind of like a car wreck where everything was just like, oh, no! But then also just happened within an instant.
Yeah. Yeah, because the next thing I know, I'm pulling over. I pull over onto the shoulder. I put my hazards on. And Carney's flying out the passenger side.
Well, hang on. First, let me backtrack. Not to interrupt you.
No, you're good. Because, like I said, it was a blur.
The truck barely passes over whatever this thing is in the road. At first, we think it's a trash bag, but when I saw it, I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's a kitten!" And it was moving to the edge of the side of the road.
Yeah.
So Ashley swerved to try to avoid it, and then I heard like a
thunk.
pink, real good thunk on the tire. So we thought, honestly, between you and me and everyone watching this, we thought we had killed a cat. And I was like, well, this is...
Either killed it or seriously injured it.
Yeah, this is what's going to be our Saturday, or our Sunday, rather, our Sunday afternoon, and this is how it's going to end up.
It would have been
But,
bad.
so then that's when she pulled over, and please continue.
No, I must, just try to block that whole, moment when I hear the poor baby just thud against my tire.
Yeah, me too.
But now I do remember looking into the rearview mirror, and this poor little, orange ball of fur just goes tumbling after, behind the car.
Yep.
So that's when I veer over, I put my hazards on, Carney flies out the passenger door.
Yeah, I don't think she was even parked before I flew out of the car, because I thought,
really?
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It took us about a mile down the side of the road just in time to pull over and all of that. I mean, it was not a mile, but it was a good block.
50 feet.
Like a good block, yeah. Mile.
Yeah.
50 feet. It felt like a mile when I was running. But I just ran back through the entire shoulder. And y'all, this is not a developed area of the street. It's New Salem. I don't know if you guys... For those of you who live in
it's right
Murfreesboro,
around the construction area.
It's right around the construction area. right by all of those
St.
supermarkets and
Andrews
the
area.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
new subdivision of homes and apartments. Anyway, the side of the shoulder is not developed. It's got a bunch of trash and weeds going about 3 feet up.
Hmm.
I ran as far as I could, just praying and asking God, please, please, please let this cat be okay. Please, please, please. I didn't see any blood anywhere. I didn't see any other cats or any, I didn't hear anything. So I thought, for some reason, I thought we had lost it. But then as I was about to turn around, I looked down, and in the grass, there's a little tuft of orange fur. So I immediately shout, and I mean, obviously Ashley couldn't hear me, but I pick him up, and I'm feeling around, and I'm just trying to see if there's anything wrong with him. And besides the little blood on his face, he was fine. So I'm walking back to the car, and I see her
I'm
poor face.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the car praying. I'm like, Lord, please let this kitty be okay. I will feel absolutely terrible if I did something to this poor thing. But also in the midst of that, getting on my cell phone, looking for an emergency vet because I'm just like, that's exactly where we're gonna have to go right after this. And on a Sunday, like there's some amazing vets around here, but it's just like you never know what's gonna be open
Yeah,
on a Sunday.
it's going to be an unknown for sure.
So, yeah, needless to say, it was a very interesting day.
Yeah.
But
So we get him in the car, and thankfully everything is fine. Surprisingly, he doesn't have any broken bones. He has no, there's no scratches or any major damage. He has a little bit of a nick on his face, but nothing too crazy.
No.
We go to the pet store. We get him some food. We get him some of the milk.
Yeah.
Get him home, feed him, and now we have a cat. So that's the story of how we got to have a life-changing experience
Yes.
in pretty much the last 3 months. Life has just completely flipped on its head in a good way, in a great way,
Yeah. Agreed.
with a lot of things to be thankful for, and Sammy being on the top of that list. Y'all, for a couple of examples, having an animal, having a cat, has created discipline in us where we may not have had it, like getting up early in the morning to feed him,
There he
or
is.
getting up in the middle of the night to feed him, and generally just taking care of him and taking care of his needs and sympathizing with each other on the sleepless nights and all of the ways that we've grown in connection and as a family for learning to take care of this sweet little kitty.
And kudos to you parents out there because I don't know. I know it's a lot of hard work and it definitely pays off, but yeah, he's been a blessing. He makes us laugh every day. So it was quite a story, but definitely very thankful for him. And I guess most importantly, so very thankful for you. If we're going to be doing our Thanksgiving and
Thanksgiving
gratitude
thanks.
episodes,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Well, the attitude of gratitude, I think, is the most important thing. And God teaches us that there you go. God teaches us that if we remain grateful, that the energy that we put out into the world will return to us in positive ways. And I think, he says, a wise man speaks few words, but a fool is quick to folly. And what I take from that is all of what we deal with every day is forcing us or trying to force us to be negative or to worry or to be thinking about the next, next big problem.
Yep.
And having Sammy and just watching him look out the window and look at the sun or enjoy bird watching reminds me that there's so much good in this world. There's so much good in each one of us. There's so much good in the opportunities that we have in front of us. And for all of you small business owners out there, the stories. There are so many opportunities to express victory over the small things.
Yeah.
The first sale you made, or being able to make rent this next month, or being able to feed your kids. We're exercising your passion in every way that means something to you. all of these things are just small examples of how living life to the fullest really matters, you know. And
Yeah.
I think Sammy for me taught me to be very aware of those moments and to appreciate them.
Yeah. Amen.
So, yeah, and as you guys are taking time to be with family this week, and as you're looking through the different course of your lives and remembering things as 2025 is wrapping up, I really encourage y'all. We both encourage y'all to support the small businesses in your
Yes,
lives.
guys. So
Support the
important.
people that do everything they can to make things special for those around them.
Yes.
If you know someone that has a restaurant, or if you know someone that does a craft, or someone that is a social media manager, for example, you can hire them and you can work with them and be excited to share your success with them, and vice versa. That's one great thing about being small business owners ourselves and being thankful for all of the work that we get is that I promise you that I remember every single client that I work with. I promise you that I work with great people, and I'm so, so grateful for every single one of them. And the same thing goes for Ashley. She can tell you about the different experiences she's had with social media management and being able to share different stories and different successes. And even through the dramatic problems that there may be in any kind of business, you grow from that.
And you're always going to have those.
Yeah, you're always going to have that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's how you walk away from it, and it's how you
Yep.
how you become who you are from that experience.
How you can grow from it.
Yeah.
For sure. And
I know-
thank you for bringing up the restaurants.
Oh yeah.
You know, being in food service, guys, is not easy. And I will say that I'm very grateful that both of us have had that experience. But, you know, right now, just be patient with people. Things are going to be maybe slow. Maybe things are going to be a little bit more expensive. But just remember that whatever restaurant you're going to that's local and, you know, small restaurant, you're helping to put food on their table too.
Yes.
So there's so many
Yeah.
businesses, keep in mind, around Thanksgiving, which is amazing. They literally do a full Thanksgiving dinner for you guys. If you don't feel like cooking it, pay the money. I'm telling you, it's worth it.
Yeah.
We did it with Milano too when they were still open. They will be greatly missed. I know Miller's Grocery does, you know, full Thanksgiving dinners. So just things like that, you know, I'm very grateful for. But you know, small boutiques and things like retail, we're going into a very difficult season for sure.
So as a service to everybody, you're going to see on our website after this video is posted on our social media, we'll put a list together of different websites or different restaurants that not website. Well, some websites that can serve directly, but different restaurants that are local that will have Thanksgiving meals. I know Ashley is so great about connecting with all of the different local restaurants and places that I'm sure those of you who are out there, you have probably heard from her. You okay, Sammy?
Our cat just
He just fell.
fell from the bookshelf.
Couple of different
Yeah.
shelves. Yeah, that's what you heard.
Yeah.
So we'll have a list of the different restaurants that will take Thanksgiving orders. So as you see this this video out, you know, I hope you guys can see that. If not for this year, to consider it for next year, and to give them your business. Trust me that I say that Taco Bell won't know the difference if you ordered or go through their drive-through. McDonald's is not going to know the difference, and you won't even like it. I promise you, you won't even like the food. Go to a local business, support them, order a Thanksgiving meal there, or order a Thanksgiving package, so that you don't even have to prepare it yourself. You can spend more time with your family. And as we end up closing this this episode of our Makers Market Tennessee podcast, I just want to say thank you all for your support. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing our videos, for sharing them with your friends and family, for signing up on our website. Again, that's www.makersmarkettn.com. You'll see the URL down at the bottom, and you'll see it everywhere on our socials. We are available on Facebook, Instagram, on Yelp, Google listings, everywhere you can find us, and our own website, obviously, www.makersmarkettn.com. So yes, we are so thankful for all of you. We're thankful for the connections we've had with all of the small businesses we've gotten to get to know over the years, and the ones that we've interviewed, and the ones we will continue to get to know as we interview and connect with all of you there. And as a closing thought, I'd like to say, what are you thankful for? What are ways that you can be thankful, and how can you express your gratitude to the family and friends that you have in your life?
I love that. Again, I think this is a great way to close out the year. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a roller coaster of a year for us. So honestly, I'm ready to bid farewell to 2025, but
Yeah.
I will say that doing this podcast again, we truly appreciate you guys, and it was honestly for me a great way to end this year. So we go out with a bang, and then bring in the new year with some fun
Yes.
business
Positivity
features
and some new features. Yes. Awesome.
yes, nice fresh start. So yeah, that's all I
Awesome.
have.
Well, love your cats and dogs. Give them hugs. Give them treats. Be thankful for them. Be thankful for each other. And be thankful for all of the opportunities you have every day and what God has provided. So thank you guys so much for your love and support. We are Makers Market, Tennessee. We'll see you soon. Bye.